not just short. It's also, if someone reads it, are they like, do they have to watch it? Is it just so intrinsically interesting that it's just gonna with them if they don't click on it? Ideally, it's a title also that, you know, because the titles don't live in a vacuum, right? So it has to lead into the content. So if it's a 20-minute video and the title is "I stepped on a bug," the click-through rate is going to be much lower than if it was like a 5-second video. So like, I took a light pole and I saw how many dollar bills I could stack on top, and they would just go ... because it's too long and it can't finish it. And that's the worst thing, because then people don't even know what they're clicking on, and so it's going to do even worse. Short, simple, ideally, and just so freaking interesting.
In 10 years, YouTube's going to be bigger than television ever was for culture, in America at least, in my opinion. And so I think a lot of people underestimate that, and I don't think people really understand just how, like, to be one of the top creators on the biggest social media platform, and that will also be the biggest in 10 years during that whole time, like the amount of value and how crazy that is. Like, you don't need a network, you don't need you know, to go through people. You just are. You can do whatever you want, and you can influence people how you want. It's just wild. It's mind-blowing.
So stop sitting there and thinking for months and months on end, and just get to work and start uploading. Like, all you need to do, this applies to people who have not uploaded videos but have dreams of being a YouTuber, is make 100 videos and improve something every time. Do that. And then on your 101st video, we'll start talking, like, maybe you can get some views, but you know, your first 100 are gonna suck. There are very freak cases like Liza Koshy or Emma Chamberlain who have really good personalities, and it doesn't take them as many videos. And it's just like people who are 7'5" and making the NBA. Like, yes, there are freak cases you can find, but for the average person like us, you know, who don't have these exceptional personalities and, you know, backgrounds in filmmaking, just make 100 videos, improve something each time, and then talk to me on your 101st video.
Well, the improve something each time is the tricky one. How do you improve something each time?
The second one, just, I don't know, put more effort into the script. The third one, try to learn a new editing trick. The fourth one, try to figure out a way that you can have better inflections in your voice. Your first 10 are not going to get views. I can very confidently say that. So stop sitting there and thinking for months and months on end, and just get to work and start uploading. Like, all you need to do, this applies to people who have not uploaded videos but have dreams of being a YouTuber, is make 100 videos and improve something every time. Do that. And then on your 101st video, we'll start talking, like, maybe you can get some views, but you know, your first 100 are gonna suck. There are very freak cases like Liza Koshy or Emma Chamberlain who have really good personalities, and it doesn't take them as many videos.
So one of the parts of your financial statement was also merchandise. And I feel like it's not something we hear about that often with you, unless it's like you're writing everyone's name on a wall or like giving away a Tesla.
Yeah.
How do you interact with that? Are you like, does it interest you? I saw that it's like available in retailers.
Yeah, we're in Zoomies, and that's going well. I don't know. I just, like, I'm so obsessed with, like, making the best videos possible that I hate promoting merch and videos because it drives people off the site, which hurts retention, and you get promoted less. And then if someone's going to watch that video in the next video, well, they watch this video, you send them to buy merch, they don't watch that next video, all around. So it's like, I could make, I mean, ungodly amounts of money if I promoted merch every video, but I just don't want to. I just want to make the best videos possible, you know? Honestly, it really was easier to just stay here. You know, as I started making the videos bigger and bigger and hiring people, and I got warehouses and studios, like, you get so anchored down, like, what, you're just going to relocate all your employees to LA and buy a studio space there that costs 10 times more? Why? You know what I mean? Like, what are the negatives of being in a small town? I would argue with the internet and things like Zoom, where you can talk to everyone, and we're so interconnected, like, there really is no need to pay 12% more tax because of, what is it, state tax in California, and then on top of that pay like 3 to 5 times more for rent and all this other stuff. It's almost silly to be there for people in our position.
Did it ever cross your mind, though, that maybe you were missing out on an opportunity to collaborate? Like,
not really.
Never.
No, I mean, if you're good enough friends with someone, they'll come down. Obviously, I need help, so less, yeah.
So how did you go from hiring one editor to hiring the next person, the next person, the next person?
It's literally just like, it's not like I just woke up one day and I have dozens of employees. Like, it was just like, I've literally just been hiring like a person a month for the last 4 years. Like, you know, as the videos, it's like, because it's also not like, you know, I gave a homeless guy 10 grand and then, you know, the next day I'm buying everything in 5 stores, you know, and I'm needing 100 people to fill dozens of U-Hauls and stuff. Like, it was just a slow progression up, and along the way we just pick up a person and another person, another. And
how do you find people? Because I think that's something that YouTubers have a really hard time with.
I don't really know. I mean, I've been doing, like I said, 4 years. Like, it's a very, very, very slow grind hiring all these people. I honestly, there are way more qualified people for that. You know, I have a rotation of that, but I'd love to like revamp the list of people I call every week. Like I always just call people listening and just like be like, yo, teach me something. That's how you stay on your A game and you're always learning. And I don't know, I feel like it's just run dry. Like, you know, I haven't met like a new YouTuber in like months that I'm like, wow, like this guy's a genius. And I'm not saying there's not one. I'm just saying I haven't found that person. Like I'm actively like right now, like I would hire someone to just give like and pay serious money for someone just to give me a list of like up and coming YouTubers that I could like talk to on a weekly basis and just learn from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.